Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are working on the mighty D40 Nissan Navara Titanium Edition. I absolutely love this rig. I've had it for about a year now. I had another D40 before that got stolen, as you guys know, and I just freaking love them. They're so good. This one in particular, I'm absolutely over the moon with. You guys would have seen the lift kit we put in this, the $150 lift kit. I still have that in this car, and it is going beautifully. As you can see here, we've got the spacers on top, and then we've got the blocks in the back. A lot of people ask questions about those kits, basically because they're cheap. They think they can't possibly be any good. Fantastic, no issues whatsoever with my kit. Looks great, performs well. I tow the race car all over Australia pretty much with this rig. No issues at all. But today we are doing another budget mod to our Navara D40. The mod that we are doing is a solid intercooler pipe conversion on our YD25 motor. So just a bit of background on these. If you don't know, they have rubber intercooler hoses. I think a lot of diesel motors have the rubber hoses for intercooler piping. I'm assuming it's some sort of cost saving when the manufacturers are building the engines. And basically what happens, this is quite a new hose, right? But as they get older, and even the newer ones, I think, because they're rubber, they expand under boost, and that means that it takes longer for it to build up the boost in the system and into the engine, so you get the lag, right? Also, it makes the turbo work harder as well because it's having to create more boost within the system. That's my theory anyway. So basically what this does is replace this with hard pipes, which is pretty rad. Also makes it look, I guess, fancier if that's what you think, with shiny bits in your engine bay. I'm more doing it for the performance aspect of it, especially with towing. We'll actually install this and then test it to see if there is absolutely any difference at all. I have a tune on this truck, as you guys would have seen in the dyno tuning video, that I absolutely love. This thing freaking goes so good. It makes towing an absolute dream. So it'll be interesting to see whether boost comes on any earlier with the hard pipe. The installation seems pretty straightforward. It's just removing this pipe via the hose clamps, taking it off, and putting the new pipe on. But as always with these kind of things, you never know whether the kits are going to fit perfectly or whether modifications are needed. And that's why I'm here to help you guys and do the mod for you, so you can say, yep, it works, or nah, it doesn't work, let's not do that. Let's have a wee look at the kit. So you get the hard pipes, you get a lot of silicone joiners, and you get the hose clamps. Now, just from visual inspection, it seems like there's too much piping here for what we're needing. Not quite sure why. This pipe looks like it's the right shape to go on this side of the engine, so we're going to do that first and kind of see how that all comes together. The kind of trickier to get to pipe is on this side. Okay, it's still not that hard. Hose clamp right down here and a hose clamp right here, and it should all come off and you know, swap it over. So we'll remove this engine cover as well, but yeah, first things first, engine cover comes off and this hot pipe comes off the turbo. Nice, let's do it. Awesome, so we have the hot pipe removed, and I would say in terms of difficulty, out of 10, that was a 1 out of 10 for difficulty. You can see we don't run a catch can, so a bit of oil gun on there. And the cooler system, which I think is pretty normal for a diesel, but you guys will probably tell me in the comments. Although maybe that's what this is for. What is this thing? You guys let me know also, because I have no idea. But yeah, let's continue on. Next up, we're going to remove this engine plate. Boom. Alright, so covers off. Took that little oil pipe thing off because I had to, because the hard pipe goes all the way from the turbo down to the intercooler here. So I've got the silicone joiners on now, and so now we'll go ahead and chuck the hard pipe in. Now, I did have to modify this hard pipe slightly. I've got a Spain version D40. Not sure if that makes any difference in terms of the intercooler piping routing, but I did have to chop just the bottom off this because it had this little bend here that just went a little too far, so just chop the bottom off it, file it down, make it all nice again, and then of course I'll flare that out as well. But we're just going to test fit to make sure that this all fits up now, but as you can see, looks like it's going to fit up pretty darn nicely. So we'll go ahead and slip that in and kind of see how it looks. Awesome, so first pipe is officially in. That was not very hard at all. Again, like installation between 1 and 3 out of 10. So not very hard at all. But freaking looks awesome in there, that's for sure. So that's nice and tight, fits good. So I'm gonna have a look and see if the other side works out or not. So this one again, just 7mm hose clamp up top, 7mm hose clamp down below, pull the pipe off and kind of have a look and see if the hard pipe's going to work over that side. But the main one is this one, because it's so big. This is the one that kind of expands like a balloon, so we've taken care of that one, which is fantastic. Man, looks cool in there. So weird seeing like performance piping stuff on a turbo diesel. I'm used to it being on like the race cars, so pretty nuts, but looks cool, so happy. Alright, my camera did not record the last little bit, but we're in. That second pipe went in nicely, no modifications needed. It's got like a little T thing here that you can run a line off, which comes blocked, so I'll leave it blocked. Awesome, that's it, done. That was very easy, but it looks cool, so I'm gonna put the engine cover back on, and then we need to take it for a drive and see if it actually even makes a difference, or if it is all just for looks. But I mean, like in terms of an actual maintenance thing, because these things can blow pretty easily over time when they get, you know, expanding and heat cycling and all that stuff. You don't want to be in the middle of nowhere and have your rubber hose kind of explode, so this does make a difference regardless of whether it makes any difference to performance, so yeah.
2 days later.
Alright, so it's been a couple days since I've had the piping kit installed, and before I gave you guys my honest thoughts, I wanted to leave it a couple days, drive the truck around, make sure that the kit actually worked, stayed together and did what it needed to do, and just so I could have my honest thoughts on the, you know, what it feels like. And I gotta say, you definitely notice a little more response down low straight away, just from the boost pickup, which is pretty sick. And saying that, I had pretty much brand new rubber hoses on my engine before I swapped this out anyway, so for you guys that have the older pipes that have been heat cycled a bunch more, are starting to expand a lot more than my ones would have been, you guys will definitely notice the difference a lot more than I have, because your pipes obviously won't be expanding as much and you'll be getting boost to the motor a lot quicker. But overall, super happy with the kit, right? It looks awesome, it goes awesome, zero issues really, nice and cheap as well. I mean, what more can you want? It all goes together super easy. Like I said, it's got to be, you know, a 2 or 3 out of 10 in terms of how hard it was to install. Everything just went together super nicely, and you're doing away with a lot of things that are going to go wrong. So just another awesome mod that's been done to the Navara just to make it a, you know, more reliable truck, I guess. So I would highly recommend doing this mod. Like I said, the link is in the description for the piping. Not a sponsored video at all. Paid full price for it. It'd be nice if I got a discount. But nah, seriously, awesome, very happy with it. Love my Navara, love the new piping kit. This truck just does not miss a beat. If there's anything you guys would like to see me do to the Navara next, please feel free to drop a comment below, and I'll see if I can get it done for you guys. Massive shout out to everyone that's watched all my other Navara videos. I never expected the Navara stuff to do so well. I kind of just did the first video because I didn't have anything else to film, so very happy with it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was educational for some of you and entertaining. Make sure you hit that like button if you did enjoy it. Hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we will be mucking with some kind of automobile. Cheers guys, peace.